Hello everyone, my name is Joshua and welcome to my channel. Let me tell you a little bit about the future videos that we're going to be making and what Entz Equine actually is. I started Entz Equine a couple of years ago. It's a horse breeding business. I have 4 mares and a stud, and over time we'll progressively get more mares. Right now we do Tennessee walking horses, but in the future we may introduce different breeds to that. I have a small piece of property here that we're going to be fixing up with a little horse shed that we're going to be fixing up and building onto, and we'll make future videos about doing that. So let me get started and kind of just show you around a little bit and show you what we're going to be doing. So we have 3 tanks right here. These two, and this is going to be for water supply since there is no water out here. These 2 here are going to be, we're going to build some stands, and they're going to be up on stands, so it's going to be gravity fed down. And this tank, we're going to cut off probably about right here. We're going to cut that off, and this will be their water tank. And we got these all free from the company my dad works for. They were just sitting around. They weren't using them anymore, so they just, said that he could have them. So these are all free, and we'll do a video on getting that all set up. The tank will be inside the shelter, so it helps prevent freezing. But right over here, we're going to be building onto this probably right out about right here and closing the rest of it off. So there will be 2 doors, and the pasture is kind of cut off into 2 sides. We will also do a video on building a corral for the stud, and he'll be on that side, and then the mares will be on this side. We're also going to do a video on setting up security cameras and getting a solar powered generator set up, since we do not have power out here either. All the fences we're going to have is going to be hot wire, so no barbed wire. It's not going to be cutting the horses, not going to be pulling out their mane or their tail or anything like that, so it'll be completely safe for them. We'll clean up everything. These will be gone. Everything else will be cleaned up. We're going to do a video in the spring about we're going to burn all of this, all the old grass, and then we're going to reseed it. And so that'll be another video that we do. We'll do a video about repairing the fences, putting new posts in for the hot wire. So on the inside here, last year we did a little bit of work on this, a little bit of building on. So there's going to be a separation wall right here, and that's where we will store hay, our tack, our saddles, our bridles, bits, halters, anything we need will be stored here. We have a little man door right there for getting out, and there's separation wall right here. Water tank will be right here, feeding into the stud side, and then also into the mares and the foals. We also have a man door here. I think I'm actually going to close that one off since we already have one right there. We won't need that. Then just building onto the rest of this, closing it off, so then they're sheltered from the winter, from the cold, from the wind, from the rain. There will also be a security camera in here, just one. It'll be centered, and it'll have a full 360-degree view of everything that goes on here. So then from the home place, when it's time for a mare to be foaling, we could just check on them, see how they're doing without having to drive out and check on them all the time. We can just look at it on security camera footage. So for our burning video, we're going to burn all of this. We're going to have a water tank and tractor on standby just to make sure it doesn't get away from us. After we're done burning, we're going to reseed it. We're going to plant brome seed, some alfalfa, and some Timothy hay. We're also going to do a clover mix, just to make sure that the horses are getting a little bit more nutrition, not so much to where they're foundering, but enough to where they're strong, they're healthy, they're not thin, they're good looking, well fed, well taken care of horses. Over here for our stud, we're going to build a corral that comes out, and just a nice space for him, because obviously he can't be in with the mares and the foals all the time, and also can't have him breaking out all the time, you know, getting everybody upset. So we'll build a corral for him, get that all taken care of. There will be security cameras all around the shelter and the fencing, just to make sure that, you know, everybody, you know, we can keep an eye on everything. Everything's behaving itself. There are no predators coming in. We can just, you know, feel like we have, you know, keep better track of everything that's going on. So for power, we're going to get a solar generator. So on top, the roof of the shelter, we'll have our solar panels, and then on the inside in the tack room, we'll have our solar generator. We'll have lights on the inside, and also power for security cameras, fencers, anything we need. We'll also have future videos about horse training, different rides they're going to be doing. We'll also, with some of the mares, start doing some shows. Like one of our mares that we have, she's got an amazing gait. She's absolutely beautiful. She's a Carmillo Tennessee walking horse. She would be amazing for jumping, pole bending, different sports like that. Me and my sister will also be doing a ride. So we live, you know, quite a ways out from the nearest town. We're going to be doing a ride from where we live into town. So there will be a video on doing that. Also for next winter, there will be videos on just preparing, you know, stocking up on hay, grain, food. So, you know, doing videos on that. We will also be breeding our first 3 mares this year. So we'll be doing videos on going into town, getting the ultrasounds done, seeing when they're going to cycle, and then taking them in to the person that we're going to have breed them. We're not having our stud breed them this year just because he's too young, but we do have a couple other studs lined up with a friend of mine, and so we will have them cover the mares this year. So our first foals will be showing up next spring. So there will be videos on getting everything prepared for that, getting everything set up. Our first videos will be starting to show up probably end of March, beginning of April. They'll really start picking up. We'll do a lot more. We'll start the burning, the repairing of fences, the building onto the shed, security cameras. We're also going to be getting a drone so we can do some cool drone footage of that stuff. We'll get a really good camera. And so what the purpose of the channel is just to follow us around and see how the business is progressing, getting bigger, expanding, getting more professional, getting more horses, more fences up, hopefully more property, and so y'all just be following us around, seeing, you know, how everything is progressing and getting on. And thank you so much for watching the video, and please like and subscribe, and you all have a blessed day.